Hello everyone, my name is Ayan, DTM. I'm the District Director of District 124, and it is both an honor and privilege to take you through the Vice President membership of VPN training. First of all, congratulations for being elected or selected as a Vice President membership of your club. It's really an amazing journey and I wish you all the best. Now, let's begin the training. So on the agenda today is the Vice President membership's role. We will have a few discussions about that. Then the responsibilities of a Vice President of membership. And finally, the resources that you can use to fulfill your role to the best of your ability. So let's begin with our objectives. The objectives of this particular training, as mandated by Toastmasters International, would be for you to identify your role, for you to fulfill your responsibilities, and finally find resources that help you perform your role to the best of your ability. And I believe you will be able to do all of that after this training. So what exactly is a Vice President membership role? If we were talking face to face, I would have asked you to describe this for me. And at the end of this training, if you can ask yourself, what exactly is the role? What do you do this role? How was this role described to you? What do you find appealing about this role? What do you think are the capabilities that you have that made you suitable for this role? What do you think are your limitations? These are questions, my dear Toastmaster, you have to answer by yourself. I will not be able to answer them. However, what I can share is my idea and what Toastmasters thinks is the role of a Vice President of membership. In short, the role of a Vice President of membership is to be like this woman in the front. Well, it's to have a smile on your lips when you know that others are well connected, like those members in the background who are all talking to each other, seem to have created the bonding, and nothing gives anyone greater satisfaction than seeing your club attract the right kind of members and retain the right kind of members. That's my perspective. But what does Toastmasters say? Well, as per Toastmasters, as Vice President of Membership or VPM, you are supposed to promote the club. That is your role, to promote the club and manage the process of bringing in guests and converting them into members, at least 4 every 6 months. By initiating contact with guests, helping them feel welcome and providing them with information they need to join, you help maintain a constant influx of new people into your club. You also attentively monitor membership levels and strategize with the rest of the executive committee about how to overcome membership challenges when they occur. Interesting, isn't it? Well, yes, I've always found it interesting. A couple of other things that we will talk about today is the skills that you would learn. So you see, when you are a Vice President of membership, you will learn about marketing. You will learn about networking and relationship building. You will learn about strategic planning. You will gain critical thinking. You will gain internal as well as external communication skills. You can safely say that you now have organization and problem solving skills. There would be a positive small group collaboration that you will learn as well as a skill. You will also learn succession planning and compliance with standard procedures. Aren't they amazing skills to have? I believe so. And I believe it's now also time to move on to the next screen. So the Vice President of Membership responsibilities. The responsibilities of Vice President of Membership are spread across 1, the club meeting, 2, outside the club meeting, and 3, the executive committee. So let's look at what exactly these things entail. First, the club meeting. Well, at the club meeting, you have to look at where exactly you fit in. Is it before club meeting? Is it upon arrival at club meetings? Or is it during club meetings? Right answer, all of that. You have to do certain things before, certain things when you arrive, and certain things during the club meeting. Let's find out what these are. First, before club meetings. Look at the gentleman there who's all ready and all prepared. They say it's better to practice and prepare than to regret and repair. So make a list of new members. Have a few guest packets. I honestly believe you should just try out item 387 in our website and see how that works for you. If you can print them out for physical meetings, nothing like it. Otherwise, have digital versions. Contact former guests and members who have not been attending meetings. Reach out to them, try to find out what's going wrong. If they not get what they expect, are they a little tired, are they shy, are they intimidated? Do all of these things before club meetings. You have to make a list of new members, have a few guest packets, or maybe some digital kit that you can share with guests. For example, all about Toastmasters, etc., etc. Reach out to your district public relations manager. I'm sure there would be a lot of material to your club growth director. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of material, even to your program quality director. At your division level, at the area level, at the district level, I'm sure people have different ideas, so reach out to them before club meetings. Upon arrival at club meetings, you're supposed to greet all guests and all members. Like this woman here, look at that smile on her face as she's greeting people and getting ready to greet more people. A smile really takes you a long mile, unless it's creepy. Well, no, I'm not getting there. You should greet all guests and all members. Some of you might wonder, of course I should greet guests, but why should I greet members? Remember, the members in that club were also at one point of time guests, and they need to feel valued. And you are kind of the chairman of the welcoming committee, so please greet all guests and all members. Provide all guests with the guest packet, which is item 387, and answer questions guests may have. Now, you may not know all the answers, which is completely fine. Just say, oh, that's a very interesting question. I need to check and get back to you on that. Yes, because we are running out of time. We're about to start the meeting, whatever. Give them valid reasons and say, I will get back to you. Can I have your number, please? Another great way to take someone's number or contact someone, but in a non-creepy way. Don't say, can I have your number, please? And are you free for dinner tonight? No, not that kind of stuff. Of course, we can go and have dinner, lunch, whatever, but don't make that seem like the first thing you want to do, okay, upon arrival at club meetings. So greet all guests and members, provide all guests with guest packets, and answer questions guests may have. After club meetings, well, what do you do? Meet with guests to answer questions. They may have a lot of questions that they are reluctant to talk about. So just go and tell them, hey, how was the meeting? How did it all start? Work out. Is there anything in particular you would want to let us know? You can do it in a breakout session, in an online forum. You can do it physically in that same meeting with other people, whatever you're comfortable with and the guest is comfortable. So meet with guests to answer questions. A lot of clubs also have a separate session for guests. They organize new members, all for guests. One common meeting wherein everyone joins in, over tea, coffee, and stuff like that. Excuse me. And questions are answered. Second, invite guests to join the club. Very, very important. At the end of the day, you are vice president of the membership, not vice president of, what should I say? Not vice president of, you know what? There are free lunches all the time. There are no free lunches, right? So, there is nothing wrong in wanting your friends or the guests to come in to benefit from Toastmasters the way you and I are benefiting. So invite guests to join the club. And finally, help guests to complete the membership application. The membership application can get tricky, as you know, after the ERP system. Sometimes guests will be able to pay directly by themselves. So that hasn't yet happened. We have to be ready for it. They might need help in understanding how to fill up that form, the digital form that you send. So make themselves comfortable. Don't just send the form and say, please fill that up and send it back to you. After club meetings is the best time to help guests complete the membership form, the application form, and to invite guests to join the club and meet with guests to answer questions. Remember, all of this should be after club meetings, not during. Don't disturb during the meeting. Outside the club meeting. Now let's go to the next one. Outside the club meeting, what do you do? So look at this gentleman. He's already standing up for what he believes is right. Well, outside the club meeting, conduct membership building programs. Yes, there are 3 very famous membership building programs that are rewarded by Toastmasters International. Beat the Clock, Smedley, and Talk Up Toastmasters. Find out more about them. Go to Toastmasters International and see what are these membership building programs. Just to let you know, for 2 months, if you can add 5 members, your club wins the Beat the Clock Award, the Smedley Award, or Talk Up Toastmasters Award. These are the membership building programs run by Toastmasters International at certain times during the year. However, you can run membership building programs of your own. It's very important that you have some membership building programs. Maybe something like Monsoon Magic. It's monsoon and you want to create magic, do something like that. Maybe something around 4th of July, Independence Day. I don't know, it's your choice. Find your voice. Don't create noise. Have your voice. And you would have got what you need. Promote membership goals. So what are membership goals? 4 members, 4 new members, right? That are membership goals. So promote membership goals. So this is our goal. This is how we want to do this. We want the 4 best people from the community to join our club. We want the 4 best people from this institution to join this club. We want the 4 best people from this corporate to join the club. I don't know. You should find out. You want to keep your membership on just the trainer, just the facilitator. Promote membership goals. Promote membership building contests. Come up with contests to build membership. In District 41, where I was the program quality director and club coach director, I'm a part of District 124 now. There were lots of things that we did. We had a special challenge in which we acknowledged members who could get other members and sponsors. So they might get the sponsor credit. Try to promote the fact that if you sponsor 5 members, you get a pin. If you sponsor 10 members, you get a pin. Find about it yourself. Ensure the vice president of membership, you're not just promoting these things, but ensuring that the right sponsor is attached to a member. So promote membership building contests, and finally follow up and keep track of guests. It's very, very important that you follow up with guests. Again, in an admissible way, just maybe 1 week later, hi, hello, Samantha, how was the meeting? Everything fine? Hello, Joshua. You've not heard back from me for a while. Is everything fine? That's all it takes. That's all it takes, just finding out if things are fine. And if things are fine, that member will be yours and mine in Toastmasters. So again, to repeat, conduct membership building programs. This can be outside of what is there in Toastmasters. Promote membership goals, which should ideally be from Toastmasters. Promote membership building contests. So come up with different kinds of innovative contests. Ask for funds, raise it in the executive committee and get it sorted, and follow up and keep track of guests. All right, so that's all you need to do outside the club meeting. Outside the club meeting, what else do you need to do? Bring membership application, because what is going to, you can't tell them that you go download it from there, blah, blah, blah. Have it downloaded at your, keep it ready, keep it handy. Assist the vice president of public relations. Why do you have to assist the vice president of public relations? All these contests, the VPPR may not know, right, how to highlight, and you have to give him or her the content. You have to tell them, you know what, I need this strategy. How can we do that? Can I help you in some which way? Assist the vice president of public relations, because if there is no PR, there is no growth. So you both are interconnected, interlinked. Ensure meeting information is correct. You're not supposed to ensure meeting information is available. You're supposed to ensure meeting information is correct. What do you think? Well, there could be many reasons. One thought I have is you're the vice president of membership who needs to tell guests that we're having a special meeting or we're having 2 speeches or whatever. So if the meeting information is incorrect, you end up conveying the wrong kind of information. Okay. It's very important that guests know what they're coming for. It should not be that you're having a humorous speech contest and the guest is a very serious kind of a guy who comes in and thinks this is a stand-up comedy club. I don't want to join. So you have to be very sure about what is the information that is going out and ensure that that information is correct. Also, outside the club meeting, attend the club executive committee meetings. It's very, very important that you attend the executive committee meetings of the clubs. Ideally once a month, but that's for the president to decide. You can only give your suggestions. Outside the club meeting, you're also supposed to attend and vote at area council meetings. Please understand, the president, the vice president of education, and the vice president of memberships are members of the area council. If the area director is having a meeting and you need to decide, you need to cast your vote, you need to be at the area council meetings, please be aware of that. Arrange for your replacement or assistance if you cannot be there, and prepare your successor for office. Now, please understand, preparing your successor for office has no guarantee that your successor will indeed be elected or selected. That's a different thing altogether. But you're supposed to prepare the next in line and try to groom whoever the person is so that you can do a little bit of succession planning as well in advance. And of course, when the right person is identified, even if you are no longer the VPM membership of the club, try to ensure you prepare your successor for office. Tell them that these are the documents you already have, no need to reinvent the wheel. This is what you need to do. This is how you need to do it, and so on and so forth. Now for the executive committee. Organize and conduct membership contests and report on club membership. So as a part of the executive committee, you're supposed to organize and conduct membership contests. And if required, you can create a committee for that particular contest. You can have different committees, or that may or may not be the committee you create as vice president of membership. So the vice president of education, the vice president of public relations, and the vice president of memberships, in no particular order, can also have associates, and it's highly recommended that they do. This will help you organize and conduct membership contests. And of course, a team ensures that together everyone achieves more. So you also need to report on club membership. Don't just have contests and stuff. Also have some kind of way of finding out how that's working out. So how to fulfill the Vice President of Membership responsibilities? How to fulfill? Well, that is for you to do. After this training, you will realize how. When to fulfill? That is for you to determine by which date you want to do what. Who are there to assist you and what exactly you need to do is this. So the answer is Vice President of Membership Responsibility Plan. This plan should answer the following questions. How will you fulfill this responsibility? You need further training, you need guidance, you need mentoring, you need coaching, you need to go through certain resources and Toastmasters. How will you fulfill your responsibility? You have to find it. How will each action be completed? Sorry, when will each action be completed? You cannot just say, I will have a membership. When will it start? When will the PR go out? When will the contest actually be there? How long will it take for you to declare the results? Every single item has to be mapped and it has to be a smart code. Okay, when will each action be completed? You need to complete them to the best of your ability and find out by when you can do that. Select a reasonable amount of time. Who is available to help you? Well, first of all, your associates that you've created in the team, they're available to help you. Apart from that, the entire executive committee is available to help you. Apart from that, you're a part of the area council. The area council of your area is available to help you. The area director is available to help you. But most importantly, the members of the club. They are supposedly taking an oath that I'll help my EC officers fulfill the roles to the best of their ability. So they are also supposed to help. Finally, what materials and resources can you use? There's a wealth of material in Toastmasters International. I will show you some of them. And I also have this PPT made available to you so that you can go through some of these links. And I believe these resources will definitely help you take the right kind of decisions in this journey as a Vice President of Membership. So I've already talked about the resource. Please go through the documents to see what are the resources you have. And at the end of the day, just like this gentleman, you might have to call it out that, you know what, these are our resources. These are our resources. Unless you know, you cannot identify. That person may or may not be you. But at the end of this training and at the end of this role, you should know where the person is pointing to. It's as simple as that. And getting started, well, as I've already suggested, invite 1 to 3 members to serve on membership committee. Conduct a member survey on moments of truth session. So very, very important that there is a moments of truth that we conducted at least once a year, if not once every 6 months. So based on moments of truth, which is very, very important for you to learn, find out what is it that your club is lacking, or the areas of improvement, or the opportunity areas of growth. So find out and conduct a member survey on moments of truth session. Create a guest welcome kit that may or may not be digital, and order any required materials from Toastmasters International. Additional resource, Success 101, item 1622, membership contest information, Distinguished Club Program and Club Success Plan, item 1111, which is very important. Distinguished Club Program and Goals, which is item 111C. Sorry, 1111C. And finally, Speechcraft information. Now, if I wonder what is Speechcraft, what is a youth leadership program, and so on and so forth. So now Speechcraft is completely digital in Toastmasters International. How exactly it happens, what to do, find out more, because Speechcraft is an excellent opportunity of not just training about 20 people, whatever is the group of members in Speechcraft to do their jobs better. Also getting an opportunity of converting them into members, because mostly after Speechcraft, people really like the Speechcraft, and then they want to go and turn it around by inviting them to become members. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's it, members in the audience. I believe all of you are poised to take this mantle forward, and I wish you all the very best for your role as a Vice President of Membership. Thank you once again for lending me your patient ear. Believe me, as a Vice President of Membership, you will only encounter opportunities. There is truly nothing to fear as long as you promise yourself, no matter what, I will listen, I will hear. And to the prospective guests, I will always be there. Thank you so much, everyone. This is Ayan DTM, District 124 Director, signing off. Thank you.